Hi, my name is Krista Mahon. I'm an independent designer with Couture from Cincinnati, Ohio. Today we're going to be doing the heart cutouts. It's a 2-pack. It is a Couture surface. They are double-sided. I love them because they're nice, thicker wood, very high quality. And there's a little one and a small one. You could always put these on something and glue them or screw them down. You can have them sit on the side like this, so it could be just a shelf, an entryway, table, mantle, etc. Or you can put them on something, glue them, set them on something. So I love them. They're double-sided. I'm going to be using the actual transfer that fits right on them. So this is a called Heart Pattern. It's a size C. I did use them already, so they are cut up. So there's 2 small ones and there is 2 large ones. Okay, so the back and the front, you can do both of these. You could always do one side Valentine's Day. You could do one side just for every day. So wood cutouts and the transfers. We are going to be incorporating our surface wax. These transfers are very sticky. I fuzz them, but I always will feel more comfortable so it doesn't take off our surface and doesn't leave the sticky stuff behind from the transfer. Until that transfer gets a little bit more worn in, I'm definitely going to wax. So I just take a little cloth here, I just put some on it, and I'm just going to apply it on the wood. I'm going to do both of them and then I will flip them. And this just helps it not to stick so well. I don't think it will pull off the paint. So I waxed that, so I'm going to turn it and then I just kind of rub it in with a non-wax part. Okay, I'm just gonna flip it, get a different part of our rag here. Like I said, if that transfer gets a little bit more worn in, so it's not as sticky, I'd probably feel more comfortable not waxing, but I'd rather be safe than sorry, so I'm going to wax. And we sell this little jar of wax, so that's called surface wax. Okay, I have my paste colors. I really don't know. I don't know if you guys watch me all the time, but I change my mind a lot. So I don't know. I have a lot of colors out, so we'll see what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and fuzz the first 2. So I'm going to probably pick, we'll do XO, and Love together. So we'll go ahead and fuzz both of these. So you just peel them off the back. You want to make sure the front's marked and the backer, so you know when you get done drying, because our transfers are reusable, you get done drying them that they go on this backer and it matches up. If you don't do that, then you have them laying all around, which I've done it before, so it's always easier. So small heart, XO. And you can name them whatever you want, whatever helps you to remember. Draw a picture. You can label 1, 2, 3, and 4. Totally is up to you how you label them. And they are pretty daggone sticky, so just FYI. Do this one a few times. And we use our fuzzing cloth to pick up a little bit of lint so it doesn't stick so well that it won't come off. Okay, so we're gonna just get our hearts here. I'm going to line them up, so I'm just going to do the best of my ability here. I do love how cute these are. I love how our transfers are, you can see through them, so it kind of helps line things up. And you can say, oh, well, that's not even on there, or that's off the surface, or, so I love how you can see that. So you're just gonna push it down. When you have a lot of silkscreen area, you just wanna go from the top to the bottom or left to right and get it down to the best of your ability. Okay, so we'll move that one out of the way and get this one. And this one's really cute with the XOXO. So I'm just gonna line it up here. And I'm holding my thumb right here so I can push this one down, okay? I'm going to do these more of a color that maybe would match every day, especially the Love one. I'm going to do that one Storm Gray. I'm gonna do XO and XO. I'm thinking candy apple. And then we're gonna change these up to be more Valentine's Day, okay? So let's go ahead and do XO, XO first. So I always open my paste off screen so it doesn't drop little goobers on us, little chalking goobers. These are our stir sticks. They are plastic and they're reusable. I have a bath of water next to me. I put all the tools in the bath of water and wash them all at once, okay? So I will put it on my slanted side of my squeegee. I'm using the larger squeegee, which is considered the small. We have a small and then a mini. Since we're doing all one color, this is easier. When there's a lot of silkscreen area, I put it on really thick. I try not to go over it too many times, and that seems to work better for me. So I just continue to do that. Try to go one direction and thick. You should still be able to see what you're chalking. You just want to make sure you got all the white part covered of the heart. Okay, so it looks pretty good to me. On this, you're going to need to like pick it up a little bit and hold it so you can peel this off. Okay. Oh, that's really cute. Okay, so this goes in the bath of water. I use my hands to get the excess paste off. And you always want to dry sticky side up. So if that Sharpie, another reason, if you mark the fronts, if that Sharpie is facing you when you go to dry, you have it incorrect and you need to flip it. So once it hits the water, guys, it's not sticky. So I know it's pretty amazing, but it's not sticky when it hits the water. So then you can give it a minute and then it gets sticky again after it starts drying. So you want to make sure you dry sticky side up. Just going to wipe this down with my board eraser. And we'll go to the next project here. Okay. So the next one we're going to do is the Love. And this one is going to be in Storm Gray. So let's get our Storm Gray. You want the paste to be like a consistency of yogurt. If it's a little dry, you can add water. So this is our misting bottle. It has 3 settings, a small, medium, and large. That was a small. That was the medium. You want it to be yogurt, okay? So if it's a little dry, you can add water. Highly recommend distilled or filtered, not tap. Sometimes tap water, people have things in tap water that might not be the best for the paste. So it's always best to do distilled or filtered. I'm going to use another regular size squeegee on this one, since we're doing all one color. Put it on nice and thick. Okay, so you should still be able to see what you're chalking. Make sure I get everything covered. This is wood, so it does take a little bit more paste, but it does soak in a little bit more than a chalkboard. I think we're good there. Put the excess back in our jar. I'm gonna hold it. Very cute. Okay, we're just gonna wash this transfer. 8 to 12 times, guys, is what the transfers are advertised. I feel like you can get more as long as you take care of them and not to wash them. Don't let them soak in the water too long. And I feel like you can get more than the 12 advertised. But I do wash them as I go. Some people will let them dry on there. I just think it's easier to wash as I go. I use an aluminum pan like you would bake a turkey on in. And just easier for me to do that. And then you don't have a mess at the end of the day or live of hours of cleaning up transfers. Alright, so we're going to use our blow dryer and we're going to make sure these are dry before we flip them. So we will get the blow dryer. paste dries pretty quick, so I feel like it's good. Now, I do put a towel down when I'm going to flip it right away, just so it doesn't scratch. So I will put another fuzzing cloth down, just so we don't ruin that till it's set up totally, but it's not going to come off, obviously, by rubbing it, but I just don't want to get it scratched up. Okay, so we'll take our next two transfers, peel them. They are marked, so this one was small heart dots. And then this is our large heart with I drew this one with the lines. You don't have to use this transfer. They fit good on there and they look great. You could always use the hearts for something else. Chalk Couture, you can even use these transfers on something else and not even have to use the wooden hearts. So it's very versatile. That's why another reason why I love Chalk Couture. Okay. Oh, shoot. Sorry about that. I just moved everything. All right. So put our little guy down first. Be careful. Try to get it lined up as best as possible here. Keep getting stuck to my fuzzing tongue. Just going to push it down. Okay. Get our lined one next. What I'm trying to do is use the top of my transfer to make sure that it's going to be totally covered on there. And then we kind of adjust as needed. So I always like kind of look at the top to make sure I'm kind of in the lines here. And then I will adjust accordingly to the bottom. I feel like that's good. We're going to have some white down here, so we're going to maybe adjust it a little bit over. I think we're good on that. So I'm just going to pick this up once I have it in a good position and smooth it down. I thought about doing some ombre look on this, guys. I think it would be really cute with the Valentine's Day colors. So I'm going to do my polka dots first. I'll set this guy aside. So the ombre look is going to take a few different squeegees. So you want to make sure that you have a few different squeegees. I have peony, I have scarlet, I have currant jam, and raspberry sherbet. So since the bigger heart is going to take multiple colors, I might just do this one, maybe 3. Maybe I'll do these 3, and then that one, maybe I'll do 4. So I'm going to go ahead and stir all these. Scarlet is a different color than the candy apple. It's more of a, it's not burgundy by no means, but it's like a deeper red, if that makes sense, than the candy apple. Candy apple is like the fire engine red. So added some water to that guy. Let's see how this one is. It's a little bit thicker too. Add a little bit of water. Like I said, yogurt consistency is what you're looking for. So that's good. Then we have peony, which is a pink. Another color, a good color would be Marvelous, which mine is on order right now. So we're going to use peony instead. This one's a little bit more fluffy. Okay. I feel like I'm going to go on an angle, especially if someone sits in like that way. So I think an angle would be pretty. So on this, we're going to grab our mini squeegees. So I'm going to have 3, and then I'm going to have maybe 1 that I might have to blend with. So I'm going to go ahead and get the colors on my squeegees. I always like to just scrape the stir stick. It's like, why have the extra on the stir stick if you're not going to use it? So I just always use the extra. I'm going to start a little bit into this side so I can get. Okay, then we're going to go with our raspberry. I'm going to keep it a little bit away from the red, and then I'm going to use my finger. I'll get my finger to smooth it out and make it look a little bit, not so, what do I want to say? So it looks smooth and not that it's like so drastic, if that makes sense. It's going to smooth the 2 colors together, and it's going to look great. And then we'll use our peony. So if you use your finger, you won't need an extra squeegee, but peony's going to go on the bottom. I'm going to do the bottom first and then get closer to our raspberry. Kind of go up in it. Take my other finger. Just kind of smooth it in. Okay, this will go back in the jar. And then we're gonna peel this off. Oh, I love it, guys. So adorable. Really cute. We're gonna clean that one off. Probably do the same colors on the line one and maybe add the currant jam. I do like the ombre look. You could go up and down, you could go left to right. You could do a hot mess technique where you like put dots all over it and then mix it all together. That would be cute as well. So much you can do with this. Okay, so we're gonna set this one aside. And we're gonna grab this one. I feel like should we do the hot mess? Or should we do the ombre? I think the ombre would look better, personally. So I'm gonna stick with that. Okay, so I'm gonna grab some squeegees. We'll do it in the same, kind of the same format as the other one. I'm gonna hit it over here a little tad bit so we can try to make a smooth line. Kind of go on an angle a little bit so we can get all the colors in there. Make sure we got the red. And the line where you cut it, where you're gonna blend it, it doesn't have to be perfect because we kind of smooth it in. Just want to make sure you get all the white areas covered. I'm gonna come a little bit further down on this side. Okay. I'm gonna get our raspberry. I'll probably cut it off. I want it to be a little bit down ways. Bring it off to the edge. Okay, now I'm going to take my finger and just kind of smooth it together. Okay. Then we'll get our peony back out. Let's Start at the bottom first so I don't get it all up in the light pink first. Work our way up. Okay, and then take our finger and just kind of smooth it together. See some lines right there. Oh, you got a little bit of a line right here. I'm gonna fix that. So I put it right back down. I saw a spot where it wasn't sticking through all the way. Right there, I see it. And right here. There we go, that's better. I got a little spot right here where I didn't push it good enough. I'm gonna smooth that out a little bit more. Perfect. Guys, I really love that ombre look. That looks really good. I'll put the two together in a minute. Let me get this cleaned off. And this is the wooden hearts and the heart transfer. It doesn't take much time to wash them by no means. So it's pretty quick process. And just wipe them down. Sticky side up to dry. I dry on paper towels. You could dry on regular towels. You could dry on nothing if you want. I think the paper towels do help a little bit to dry them faster. Make sure I don't have anything on my hands before I go touch everything. So I have a little bit of a edge here, so where I got it a little bit thick. So I'm just going to run my finger on that edge mark, and should be good to go. Okay, when I am finished with my paste, just do that real quickly for the evening or the day. I just do one little squirt in each, and it keeps them nice. So that's what I do to keep my paste nice, especially if you're not using them all the time. It's kind of, they can get a little dry on you, so just the FYI on that. Get my paste cleaned up, and this is washable, the chalk paste, so just wipes right up. Now we did do it on wood, so it's pretty permanent on wood once it gets in the grain. So, all right, guys, I love them. They're so daggone cute. Okay, so here was our one side. Let me just get these together here. I'll leave them on my. Got some thickness up there going on. Get that one over here. So the ombre look, so scarlet, raspberry sherbet, and peony. And then we'll dry this, and then we can turn them over too. So hold on a second. So there's one side, and then here's our other side. I love them. So that's the heart cutouts and the heart transfer. Thank you so much for joining me for this project. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate it. Let me know if you like the ombre look or without it. Thanks so much, guys. Bye-bye.